So what if Google was planning to have the best changes you've ever asked for on the next Pixels? As yes, rumors of the Pixel 8 series have already begun to surface, and it seems they're going in a great direction so far. Reports claim that Samsung finally figured out how to keep dust out of its next foldables, sort of. And how about if we talk about another nothing product that's actually not a phone this time, for odd reasons. I'm Jaime Rivera, and I think I'll call myself Mr. Jetlag from now on, as now I'm in San Francisco for Upgrade 2023 with NTT. Stay tuned on more on that, because it's pretty interesting. This is Pocketnow Daily. As usual lately, we have no official news today, but let's start with nothing, if we could talk about something. The company is set to announce the Ear 2 earbuds on March 22nd, apparently, but somehow, well, someone managed to leak all the specifications and press renders of what we could expect. We can appreciate that Nothing will sort of stick to the same strategy used on their first pair of earbuds, with only some minor design changes. Based on the report, the Nothing Ear 2 will feature 11.6mm drivers, the same as its predecessor. It also is reported that the earbuds will provide 6 hours of playback time, which can go up to 36 hours with the charging case. However, if you use ANC, the latter goes down to 5.7 and 34 hours of playback. The new earbuds will also feature IP54 water and dust resistance, which is an improvement. And finally, there's no information about pricing, but it should cost pretty much what we expected for the Ear 1, even if that changed later. Though, keep in mind, with all the changes, even if it doesn't seem like if they updated much, I actually feel they did. Moving on, let's talk about Samsung and some really good news about their upcoming foldables. As we all know, Sammy has had a tough time trying to keep their foldables dust resistant, but with the Galaxy Z Fold 5, it seems like we're actually going to get something in that direction. According to a new report, the new Fold will feature dust resistance thanks to its new hinge mechanism, which leaves no gap between the two halves of the foldable when it's closed up. This will help the device gain a lot more durability, since it will eliminate the issues that were experienced by users of previous generations. On the previous models, users would find bits of debris making their way into the hinge and then popping up on the display panel itself. What's also interesting is that it's reported that the Z Flip 5 will also use the mechanism, so it's safe to assume that it will also receive the dust resistant certification. And just to wrap it up, this new mechanism will also make both devices lighter than the previous models. And listen, I am all down for those changes. We'll keep you posted. Now let's talk about Google actually in two segments, because it seems aggressiveness is something we'll see this year from the company. First off, let's start with the Pixel 7a and Pixel Fold. The company is about to have some pretty busy months with major smartphone launches around the corner, and obviously their annual Google I/O event, where both phones are expected to be announced for the first time. Now, according to the listing that surfaced earlier today, we can expect the Pixel Fold and the budget-friendly 7a to be launched in mid-June. The listing also revealed that the foldable will be available in two colors: carbon, which surely is a shade of black or gray, and porcelain, which will most likely be white. Now, as for internal specifications, it is reported that it will be available in at least 256 gigs of storage, and it will be powered by the Tensor G2. What we don't know is how true will it be if the foldable will happen during the time frame, if you consider the fact that the rest of the Pixels just get announced, and then we get to see them until late fall. And finally, for the hottest news today, let's talk about those other Pixels, because we've got reports on the Pixel 8 Pro. Earlier today, Only shared the first batch of CAD-based renders showcasing its design, new additions to the camera visor, and changes to the display that will most likely make a lot of you guys happy. By taking a look at these renders, we can assume that the company has finally decided to ditch its signature curved display we've seen on Google Pixels, or at least the flagship Pros in the past. We can also see that the display appears to have much slimmer bezels all around compared to its predecessor. Now, moving to the back, the phone has the same triple camera array of the Pixel 7 Pro, with the only difference being that all three sensors are grouped into the same cutout on the camera bar. However, what's most exciting is the addition of a new sensor on the camera bar, but sadly it's still unclear as to what the sensor will do. And well, rumors suggest that there could be better autofocus systems being included, which is similar to what Samsung does with the Galaxy S23 Ultra, or even macro or depth sensor capabilities, which I'm hoping that's not the case if we get a terrible camera like that. But anyways, in today's question, let us know, what would you change most about the next Pixel flagship? And I'm talking about the Pro, because in my case, listen, I would love a smaller variant, just like the old days. But that's just me. Leave us a comment down below. We'd love to know your opinion. Friends, again, if you want to get the news earlier, follow us on Pocketnow.com and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one. You can also follow us on social media, so our extended coverage happens on Instagram, and follow me on my personal handles to see me travel like there's no tomorrow. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like what you saw. I'm Jaime Rivera. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.